Oh my God. I just finished the Watch the Water, which is not about the water rising, it's about the water we're drinking. And what is blowing my mind is all of the stuff I've been talking about and I've been saying, it's from my inner knowing, it's from this communication that's outside of me, and that it is, I'm being told these things that we're experiment and don't drink the water and the poisons, and that's what's making us sick, and all of that stuff that I've been saying, and that we're experiments and how it works and stuff, and what they show me. This doctor just confirmed everything I was saying. I was just like, oh my God, this is just totally mind blowing, especially because I've been noticing so much with other people now saying the same things that I'm saying. And, makes you feel a lot better when you're not the only one who notices that the sun isn't real, and, something's wrong with the clouds, and there's all this stuff that I know, why I say I'm compelled. I have to talk about it. I have to get it out. It just keeps clogging me up. And, but it was all the stuff I was saying. And these things are just an extra dose, just like what I said. But what that is, I'm sure they're going to start tagging us by being able to say this. I'm sure they're going to catch it fast, because this, I bet, is going to blow up. But those things that squirm around on the ground, and sometimes they're super poisonous and they're long and people are scared of them, but the poisonous ones, how really bad they are, that's what they're using. It's in those things, and they're putting it in you, and it has all of the effects of that, and you go in and you can find out about it, but that is what it is. And then they're pretending that it's this sickness, so like I said, they can give you more of the poison on these things, and they're filling it in the water. And he said about the experiment, that they are doing it in different places, they're giving them different stuff, and he said they're just totally targeting certain groups with this protein or something. I can't even remember already what he said, but you can go watch it. It's still up, I think. I don't think it's been taken down. So you can go watch it and see what he is saying, so you can get, more accuracy. The thing that I just kept getting was how mind-blowing that it was the stuff that I keep telling people. I keep trying to spread these messages. It's not allergies. It's poison. It is, you can't drink the water. That it is, it's full of poison. It's not just the chemicals. They're actually putting poison. That's why I say it's why they have feeding times. It's to keep it going in you all the time. And it's why people are sick. And this thing with the squirmy things, bite stuff inside of us now, it is, for one thing, nicotine is a good thing to fight it. So nicotine keeps it more, nicotine fights it inside of you. So you can go in and listen to them explain it, but like people who smoked weren't getting the sickness, the Dovik, because it's not really that. What they're saying is this squirmy things, stuff that comes out when they bite you, and that those two don't interact right. But the other stuff that they've made now that everybody has to get, if you go in the hospital, it's the protocol, just like I said. They don't switch it, they just follow it. And like I said, the doctors who are working right now have no moral compass. They have no ethics. They know they're doing something wrong, and they continue to do it. There's not medical people out there you can trust right now. You have to find more local, like herbalists and stuff. We've got plants and stuff that will help us. We just have to start remembering and learning and looking into it. And, but he was talking all about the DNA and us being unique, and how they are, in these experiments, they're targeting certain people, and this mass reduction and the actual poison. So it's not, just like I said, it's not a sickness. But I thought it was just a whole buildup of all the different toxins, even though I knew certain people were getting certain ones. I didn't know it was a squirmy things stuff that poisoned you, that's what they're using, because it breaks down your organs. It shuts down your organs. And that's what the nicotine. So if you go into the hospital, I would say, as soon as you go in, tell them you're a heavy smoker and you want a nicotine patch. And it'll probably make you feel yuck, but they can't use that other medicine if you have that. And that stuff is the thing that fights the squirmy things stuff that comes out of its teeth. So that's what would be your more natural thing that you would have available there. Because usually, I mean, they've changed in all these protocols because it's out for murder. I mean, this is blatant murder. And it is, but it used to be if you were a smoker, you could go in. But if you're going to go into one of those places for a sickness, if you're even feeling sick, it may even be worth it to go get a damn cigarette and smoke it and see if you feel better, because there's something with the diaphragm. And, I would recommend, if you have questions about it, to go watch the video before it's taken down. It's watch the water. And but it's all this stuff that I keep saying, and I'm getting it. I'm not magic. I'm just tuned in and listening to the consciousness that's out there trying to help us. And and I also understand that this is, it's like a hologram world. It's not real, but this is kind of fun on this part, where I don't feel so much out in the desert by myself. Like, there's other people saying what I'm saying. Like, I mean, totally saying what I'm saying. So, it's not just me catching it in movies and saying, hey, they're disclosing what I'm saying right here. They're disclosing what I'm saying right here. No, this is doctors are saying, doctors who did lead the system are saying it. So, and don't think like I'm just having oh, you get to a high vibration, nothing bad happens. I just, in the beginning of the quarantine, during the first year of quarantine, I got the new appliances in my kitchen, and the stove broke, the microwave oven thing broke, or I had to have a repair guy come out. Now my fridge broke, and I had just went to the store and bought all that food, and now suddenly there's no repairman. They don't want to come out here. There's a repairman shortage. That's what I'm saying. There are skills out there you could learn. I don't know how long we're going to keep having fridges and stuff even. I mean, there's going to be so much changing. But, learning how to work on small machinery and stuff, there's a shortage of people because they've got way more kids sitting around with a piece of paper that have no skills. They've just got that piece of paper, though. It was very valuable. It's worth at least $60,000. So, it's just stuff to think about. And, we're all going through stuff. Like, I had to get all this food I just bought. Oh, I'm so irritated. And my neighbor put some in the freezer in her fridge, but everything was totally thought out. Like, it must have went off yesterday and I just didn't notice. I opened my freezer once and I thought, oh, I must not shut the freezer good. So I shut it. And then the next time I opened the fridge and I felt and was like, oh my God, everything's warm in the fridge. Like, what the fuck? And then start trying to call around. And then when you live out rural, you have more obstacles. So, there's a lot to building communities when we start spreading out from the cities and start trying to become independent and grow together in communities so that we can rely on each other. They've created a system to pair us up against each other. In their dog-eat-dog rat race of a world, we're all trying to get that one bone. And they're always dangling these papers and, creating drama and creating division. And so, it's up to us to start moving out of that energy. But there's a lot of stuff, like I'm telling you, you think you're going to move out to a smaller community and get started. There's videos, I'm sure, on YouTube where you could learn how to fix small machinery and stuff. And I'm telling you, it is so hard to find people to come out and fix things. So, it's a great skill for right now in this time in our world. And I saw a whole lot of things about people are starting to organize with the garden growing. Like I said, we got to get together. We've got to start, co-oping food and figuring out how we can grow as a community and feed ourselves. And there's a lot of people on TikTok talking about that, trying to organize it and stuff. So if you're trying to look for that kind of stuff in your community, look around, because there is people trying to do that, to figure out, like, if they're going to short us on food, we'll figure out how to feed ourselves. We don't need them. And that's what we all have to learn. We have to be able to let go of the whole illusion that they created, their illusion of success, and that you're an important person if you can wave this piece of paper around, and the more paper, the better. So, that was us valuing something that never had value. So this is about us learning that. And, but that's also what I say, it's not just, that's just an extra dose. And, we are all full of stuff, but I would say, again, go figure out somewhere you can get clean water. That's another thing, to network and around in your communities, see if, even well water, I guess there's some problems with radon or something. So, it may be better off going to the lake and get it. Well, then you've got the chemical. I'm telling you, just like what I said, it is so impossible to figure out, even if you put something out to catch the rainwater and then you do a whole osmosis on it to clean it yourself. And you can figure out those systems, but, it's full of poison too. Like, they've really got us, even the bottled water, that's poison too. Like, they've really got us, we're up against a rock. There's no doubt about it. And we've just got to keep working on trying to survive this, like, just think about it. If somebody came in your home and was going to kill you, right, hand-to-hand battle, you're going to fight for your life. And we got to have that same attitude for this. We got to fight for what's right, fight for our lives, and fight to build community. And she's having a fit. So anyways, I just wanted to get that out. I totally say go watch that. But it was great for me because it was so much. God, I feel like my hair is a wackadoo hair. It was so great for me because it gave me so much confirmation. And when you get confirmation of your internal knowing, your inner knowing, it gives you more motivation to speak out of other things that they say and stuff. So anyways, take care of yourself and, just stay safe. That's all we can do right now. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.